Nintendo showed off a brand new Mario Kart, and some rumors are saying that it's actually going to be called Mario Kart 9, despite us already having Mario Kart Tour that a lot of people already think is Mario Kart 9, so regardless, we're just going to call it Mario Kart 9 for now. But apparently this brand new Mario Kart is going to have 24 total racers, which is something completely new for the series. I mean, look at the starting line, it tells us right there. With that many racers, surely the roster this time around is going to be bigger than ever, giving us so many different Mario characters to choose from, right? I mean, I would assume so, considering the fact that every single character we've seen so far seems to be the base Mario Kart roster that we've seen in multiple past games. For instance, from everything that I pointed out, these are the characters that are confirmed so far. The only one I'm not 100% sure is Drybones. Some people claim they've seen him, some people claim they didn't. I kind of seen him in one scene, it's really hard to say. I don't think it matters though, because it's Drybones, so if Koopa Troopa and Shy Guy are there, then Drybones is going to be there as well. That means at the moment we have about 24 to 25 confirmed racers, which is pretty much just enough to fill an entire race to show us, and that's exactly what they did, which means everybody that we've seen already in just this quick couple seconds trailer is confirmed, which probably means they're hiding a lot of other characters left. There's a chance that a lot of these characters just haven't been shown yet. Maybe the Koopalings are included, maybe they're not, it's hard to say. Are there going to be any other series characters like Splatoon, Animal Crossing, Zelda again? Is Donkey Kong getting more reps? Are we going to get any of the other DLC characters from the booster pass like Petey Piranha, Wiggler, Kamek? It's hard to say. But I'm just really glad we don't have the alts like Tanuki Mario, Cat Peach, Metal Mario, even Pink Metal Peach. Get out of here. But with 24 playable racers, I think this means we could have a huge lineup of racers, which is one of the things that a lot of us fans have wanted for a very long time. Introducing characters that have never even stepped foot in a side spin-off game like this. So my mind's running rampant thinking about who could actually join the roster this time. Real quick, thank you guys so much for tuning in. My birthday is actually tomorrow, so let's do a little birthday celebration by leaving a like and subscribing. You guys got over 400 brand new subscribers the other day. Let's see how many we can get on today's video. Thank you guys, and back to the video. Now, as far as characters that didn't make the cut in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, it was only about 11 characters, and most of them coming from Mario Kart Tour. For instance, we never did get Captain Toad, which could just be an alt, believe it or not, but Charging Chuck, Dixie Kong, Hammer Bro, King Bob-omb, Monty Mole, Nabbit, and even DK Jr. didn't make the list. We also had another Mario Kart Tour added, which was Poochie from the Yoshi games, and we even had Rob from Mario Kart DS that was included in the Honey Queen from Super Mario Galaxy, showing up in Mario Kart 7 for some reason. Now these are pretty safe picks. These are simply characters making a return. But with a roster that could be as big as what this Mario Kart 9 is possibly showing, I'm expecting a little bit of everything to be tossed into this game. I mean, I already kind of think that they could go the whole Smash Ultimate route and just kind of add every past character that we've ever had. Like I said, they're only missing around 11 characters, and they're still like main series characters like King Bob-omb, Hammer Bro, you get my gist? So there's definitely room for those characters to be added. However, there's so many other characters that are a huge possibility. I don't know why Nintendo just keep refusing to pull from unique side characters from some of their other games, even their mainline games. Like, how come Super Mario Odyssey didn't get a single mainline character? And no, I'm not counting Pauline because she's been in past games like Mario vs. Donkey Kong and the original Donkey Kong itself, so she's not an Odyssey character, I'm sorry. What about any of the residents or townsfolk in that game? I mean, shoot, I'd even take Cappy himself or even his sister Tiara. I think both of them could make for some fun brand new racers. What about some Sunshine inclusion? I mean, we literally see Mario Sunshine in everything still with little cameos. For instance, we have Petey Piranha showing up in literally every Mario spinoff, and the fact that even in the next Mario Kart, you already see a Shine Sprite advertisement coming back from Mario Kart 8, so why not have some type of Sunshine character roster in this game? Throwing us a Pianta or a Noki would definitely be enough. But what about throwing us the Sprixies from Mario 3D World, giving us tons of alternate different colors to choose from as well, which would go through the different Sprixies from that game? What about some spin-off characters that would definitely fill out the roster? For instance, we could have Prince Peasley from Superstar Saga, or maybe even Queen Bean. We could have Popple from that game as well, or maybe even Toadsworth, which once again would technically be a Mario Sunshine reference. Some more Mario and Luigi characters we could have is Starlo, maybe even Bowser's Inside Story reps like Fawful and Midbis. You could have Dreambert or Antasma from Dream Team, and even pull from Connie and maybe even Snoutlet from Brothership. I'm not even going to dive into the entirety of Paper Mario because there's an entire roster of characters, from side characters to partners. It'd be incredibly long, but I'll just say, why not Paper Mario? Because that could be a cool little addition, technically, since he's in a way a different type of Mario. We're not going through this whole debate again. He's in his own Paper Mario book. He is different from mainline Mario. I will die on that hill. Luigi's Mansion needs more reps. I mean, they could pull from any of the boss ghosts, which would be really cool, but preferably, why not EGAD and just the King Boo from Luigi's Mansion? It's just so obvious to me. EGAD is such a weird one that I cannot believe has not shown up in Mario Kart yet. I don't understand. I mean, please, Nintendo. And also, we had King Boo, his Luigi's Mansion variant, in Mario Kart Tour. So at least make it a skin of some sort, because I think that one is just way cooler than the one that we always get. One game I love to bring up is Mario Super Sluggers. I feel like it's one of those games that was definitely ahead of its time, especially with its roster, because it had almost everybody we could have wanted. Remember, this was a Wii game, so it filled the roster pretty deep and started expanding it more and more, even outside of Mario's core universe. For instance, we started getting a lot of Donkey Kong characters, like Baby Donkey Kong, what? The Kremlins, King K. Rool was even in there, even Tiny Kong. I mean, it was a pretty weird game, but I was not complaining. So even getting more Mario enemies like Goombas or even bloopers or maybe even just Boo himself could be pretty cool, and I wouldn't complain. I just want Hammer Bro back. Come on, Nintendo. Shoot, some of the sports games literally on the Switch itself has some pretty unique characters. We have Aluma in Mario Tennis Aces. We have Chain Chomp in that game. Spike even made a debut in that game. I mean, like, look at this roster. It's actually pretty good for a game that wasn't received that well. And look, if Piranha Plant can fight people in Smash Brothers and play tennis, I'm pretty sure it can drive a kart. From Mario Golf Super Rush, we had Ninja, so why not just bring him back as well? I mean, he's starting to become a mainstay and get his name out there even more, because he just appeared again as a playable character in Mario Party Jamboree. Shoot, even Mario Wonder has Prince Florian. Yeah, he's a super tiny caterpillar, so how would that work? I don't know, but still, I would love to see a way they actually included him. And of course, it'd be so cool if we could get the two Mario RPG partners with Geno and Mallow. I know there's a lot of Geno fans out there still hoping for Smash Brothers, but at least we could get them in Mario Kart. That'd be awesome as well. Now, we could keep going on and on and on about Mario characters, but what about those other Nintendo reps that sometimes get to make the cut? I mean, Mario Kart 8 was no exception, as it actually gave us Link from Zelda, we got Isabelle and Villager from Animal Crossing, and even a Splatoon Inkling. So why couldn't we get some more of these characters? Now, before everybody loses their minds, I'm not talking about a lot. It's still not going to be a Nintendo Kart, clearly, like as we've already seen from the trailer, so maybe just a couple of guest cameos that would make a lot of sense. Like Kirby. Kirby is just like a duh to me. I don't know how in the world that's just still not a thing. Kirby just makes the most sense, and shoot, I'll even say so does Captain Falcon, with just a pure amount of tracks that he had in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, with 2 tracks, his own Blue Falcon kart. How did he not have a playable character in that game? It's just, it beats me. I don't think Samus would be impossible either, just because she has an arm cannon. Maybe she just drives with one arm, or maybe she actually has just 2 arms in this game, and the arm cannon is just replaced with just 2 regular arms. I don't know, but I think it would work as well. What about Captain Olimar, where he could have like Pikmin hanging from his cart or on top of his head or something? Could be really cool and interesting. Or even Fox in his own R-Wing cart could really be a cool addition. And this is where people start to get really flustered. So just hear me out for a second. As far as third-party characters, there's only 2 that I think would make the most sense without getting crazy and getting wacky. Sonic, I mean, come on. Give him a cart even though he doesn't need one, and throw him in Mario Kart. I mean, seriously, he's like, him and Mario are buddies now. They have Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games all the way up the wazoo, so many different titles with that. That just ended recently, maybe even opening up more partnerships with different types of games. Why not start it off with throwing Sonic into Mario Kart? I mean, he's been almost a mainstay in Smash Brothers at this point, so I wouldn't mind it at all. And another character, Pac-Man. I mean, all of the actual arcade Mario Kart games include Pac-Man and his buddies, so why not have Pac-Man in there? I think it'd be a really cool reference and callback to those games, plus the art style of Pac-Man from that Pac-Man world design fits perfectly in a game like Mario Kart. I would love to see Pac-Man make an appearance, and personally would be one of my dream picks, and one of the furthest third-party stretches I think that they should go. They should definitely keep it super limited if they ever do something like this, but I would love to see either Sonic or Pac-Man. It would definitely make me happy. There's just so many character choices, I could go on, and that's probably exactly what I'll do for a future video. So comment down below what characters that you would like to see added to Mario Kart 9, or whatever this next Mario Kart is called, and I'll make a gigantic list of every possible character that can make it within this Mario Kart. But thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe before you head out, and like always, I'll see you all on the next one. See you guys.